Hello, everyone. Yes, hello, hello. And thank you, by the way, for your patience. For those of you who are having trouble imagining, I was like scrambling behind the scenes of today's stream, trying to get vBridger and VTube Studio to work. And normally they work fine, but today there was like an IP issue where like vBridger was connecting, but like VTube Studio was not picking up the signal from it. And then like vBridger wasn't connecting. And eventually what I did was I clicked like disconnect on vBridger after restarting my PC, and somehow that ended up connecting it and the signal went through. So I guess it's like opposite day with vBridger. But anyway, looks like we are all in business now. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. Because in that moment, like that was my dark night of the soul, trying to prepare for today's stream, and seeing your comments, Tia and Lottle and Oxygen Tank and Pimbu, like all of those really helped. But also to those who are just joining the chat, welcome. Welcome, Terraditto. Nice to see you. Yes, you get to be here for a bit. Always good to see you. You're one of my original viewers, Terraditto. I remember you back from the debut stream. Also, Zero, hello. Congrats on 300 subs. Thank you. Yes. Oh, glad you like the banner, Tia. Yeah, if you all couldn't tell, I made some of my own assets for today's stream. Not the balloons. The balloons I got from like a stock photo site. But the banner, that is all purely self-made. Yep, 100% Axaeon artistic talent went into this banner. Happy 400, Ax. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the note, Daisy. Someday, maybe, it'll be 400. You should have 400,000 gajillion. Oh, thank you, Tia. We're here again for 3 million soon. 30 million win, wow. Y'all are setting your sights quite high. Maybe we'll get there one day. That would be really cool. If we do, it'll be because of you all. I'll have you to thank. Oh, Blue Ice Cubes, hello. Happy 300 subs. Thank you. Yeah, I was really stoked when I saw it, because for a while I had been kind of not really thinking about the count too much. And then I realized like, oh, like we're getting close to 300. Time for another celebration stream. I love these, by the way. Getting to look back on milestones and just reflect on the journey so far. Always a lot of fun to do streams like this. And chat, in today's stream, have a few activities for us. A few special ideas for today. And in fact, which order we do them in is really up to you. I'm okay with either one. On one hand, there is a shitty drawing stream / activity that I'd like to do, where I draw myself, the members of Philosophy, and all of you, chat, all of you who are in the stream right now. I would like to draw all of you. I can't guarantee it'll be a good image, but it will be one that comes from the heart. And then on the other hand, there is playing a mystery game. That's right. I have a mystery game that I'd like to play here with all of you. But really it can go in either order. In fact, why don't I do a poll? We can all do a poll together, chat, to decide the order of these activities. So which first? Shade drawing, or mystery game. So drawing game. Here we go, chat. If you have a preference on which of these two activities to start first, I have just launched a poll. Oh, that's right, Leon, you too. You are included in this just as much as anyone. Not shitty. Charming. Oh, well, you're too kind to you. We'll see if you're still saying that at the end. If you are, then I will know. I will know that you are very, very genuine and very non-judgmental in your judgment of my artistic skills. Okay, right now drawing seems to be winning at 86% of the votes. Game has just 14. So you all have spoken loudly and clearly. So far it's looking like drawing is the clear winner. With the power of friendship, he means us. That's right, Blue Ice Cubes, I do mean you. I mean all of you, absolutely. So we'll go ahead and end it there, then you should totally draw. All right, let's draw then. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my trusty iPad out. And now I'm going to figure out how to connect it to the screen. I was spending so much time getting my model set up that I didn't do some of the other stream prep that I normally do, but it's okay. I think I should be able to handle this. The hardest part is over when it comes to preparing for today's stream. Okay, yes, there's my iPad. All right, let's do it, chat. Ah, yes, here we go. Oh, actually, I should probably move myself a little bit. So that way you can still see the screen here. All right, chat. Let's have some fun here with some drawings. Let's see, who would be a good person to draw first? I know, why don't we start with Philosophy, and then we'll branch out from there into anyone who's in chat right now. So I'm thinking with Philosophy, why don't we start with the first of the philosopher VTubers, Kyoki. I think he's a good starting point. Happy 300x Senpai. Oh, thanks, Komi. I really appreciate that. V-Bridger is tracking your eyes a little weird today, but it doesn't affect your cuteness, King. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, V-Bridger, just in general, I don't know if other VTubers who use V-Bridger are having issues with it today, but it was being especially recalcitrant earlier, so there might still be a few lingering issues. I'm glad to know it doesn't affect my cuteness, though. So Blue Eyes Cube says Tia right here, Trio of Doom. Yeah, I'm thinking probably starting with Karis first. So let's see. Karis, if we just... This is going to be his face. And when drawing, it's so important to keep a steady hand. Sometimes I have a little trouble with that. Sometimes the pen wiggles a little bit. But so far, I think we're off to a good start, chat. What do you think? Does this look like Karis so far? I can kind of see it. I think we'll need some more details, though, to really flesh out the portrait. Like, I'm thinking maybe we need some eyes, like maybe a mouth, maybe a nose. I tell you what, let's do some hair first. Because Karis has hair. See if I do some hair like that. That's right, his hair is mostly gray. Because after all, he is 60 years old. No, that's good enough. That's so... Okay, I'm glad you all are seeing the resemblance. Also, technically, Ax isn't your senpai unless you're also a philosopher VTuber. I see. You've never done a self-portrait yet, if I remember correctly? Yeah, I think that's right, Tia. I haven't done a self-portrait so far. Now, of course, with Karis, the hair also has some blonde streaks in it, so don't worry, chat. I haven't forgotten those. I'm just starting with the gray here. And some of these strokes, yeah, make them a little bit bold. Don't want to be too timid with these. Let's see, what would be a good yellow for Karis? I know you all can't see me picking the colors out now. For some reason, the color wheel doesn't show on the iPad when I have it displayed here for me. But you all just have to imagine it. Right now, I'm trying to pick out the perfect shade of yellow for our beloved chairman. I think maybe something like this. See, is that too yellow, chat? I think I could maybe see that. He does have some yellow highlights. There we go. So now the hair is complete. What software do you use to draw? I don't actually know what it's called. Let's see, does it say anywhere on the software itself? I think it might be called Concepts, maybe. Yeah, I think if you all can look this up and fact check me on this, but if there's a drawing app called Concepts for iPad, I think that's what it is. If not, I might have to get back to, because I honestly don't use this app too much, but every once in a while, whenever I need to draw something, I will. Yeah, maybe a slightly yellower. Okay, here's one that is maybe a little bit yellower, although that might be a little bit too orange. Oh, actually, can you all see it still? I'm getting some disconnection messages. Okay, now it looks like it's back to working. Yeah, can y'all see the orange that I'm drawing? Oh, I guess it's kind of subtle, the difference. I think his hair is entirely yellow. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I see, chat. On the iPad, certain things are a little bit clearer. They stand out a little bit more to me than I think they do on the OBS. Video quality is good, we can see. Yeah, I think earlier I was getting some disconnection messages, but maybe it's resolved by now. At least hopefully it is. Again, just a weird tech issues day. But I'm thinking, yeah, something like that. Oh, it went mute for me. I had to refresh. I see. So that's the hair on Karis. Now we do need some eyes. Chat, does anyone remember what color eyes Karis has? I feel bad for asking this because I've seen him so many times, but honestly, I don't remember off the top of my head. Are they kind of gray? Gray like his hair, maybe? Well, in any case, I'll go ahead and see if I can find some grays. Of course, whatever color his irises are, his pupils will be black. So maybe I can go ahead and put some pupils there. So these are going to be his pupils eventually. They're silver. Okay, gray eyes, silver. Okay, good. So here we are on a start on the eyes, chat. But I need some silver to go around them. Maybe I should zoom in a little bit on these. Now when I've zoomed in, you can see the different yellow that I added. Yep, so now I have kind of two shades. Just like that is perfect. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure how Karis would feel about that. Would he feel that I'm doing him a little dirty if I just leave the portrait as is right now? Maybe. I can't guarantee that the changes to come will make it any better. They might just make it the same or worse. I'm going to try to make this at least a little bit better. So here we go. Time to add some silver. There we go. Okay, that's one eye done. Actually, I wonder, maybe these eyes are a little too small. Maybe I need to make them just a little bit bigger. Let's see if I increase the pupil size. Then that'll give me a little more space. A little more space for the irises. Just call it your style and make the other portraits like, oh, okay, yes. I'll say this is Axaeon style. This really embodies Chairman. Oh, well, I'm glad you think so, Blaze Cubes. That is my goal, after all, is to really capture the essence of Karis Euphranor. The one and only. So let's see if I do it like this. Okay, now the eyes are a little bit larger. In fact, maybe I can do, chat. This is going to be an advanced technique coming up. So everyone get ready for this. But I'll even do the little anime thing where they add, you know, like a little... Ooh, especially on his left eye, our right eye. That looks pretty good there. See, like the little glint in his eye? Yeah, I mean, not to brag or anything, but just wanted to add like a little advanced technique there. Kara's pregnant as always? I wasn't even thinking of that. Chat, banish that thought from your mind. This cannot be an impreg stream. That goes beyond my artistic talents. You'll just have to imagine it for yourself if that's the direction you want to take this art. I like the French fries on their head. Oh, yes. I suppose it does kind of look like French fries on their head. Makes me think, I wonder what I would say, like if I went into a fast food place to order, like in Karis Youth when I was there at the counter, what would I think? I think, oh yes, this is the outcome of majoring in philosophy. Not to worry, Karis, I'll be there right with you soon. We'll be working alongside each other to feed the masses. Now, chat, I think next up we need a nose. That's right, because Karis has a nose too. Let's see what would be a good color for this. Okay, I think this is roughly the same. Actually, maybe I'll make this just like a really thin line. Let's see here. His nose looks kind of like this, right? Or at least like maybe this is a start to it. Do you think he'd mind if you plucked a French fry? For most people, he probably would, but maybe not for me. I feel like with me, Karis will be okay with it. Because we're close like that, you know? All right, so pretty decent start on the nose. Now, I don't want to make the nose too big. Is this current one too big? Actually, I tell you what, chat. Maybe I will see if I can just... Okay, there I did just a slight repositioning. So I think Karis's nose is pretty narrow, now that I think about it. Full stomach is all the better to do philosophy with, I guess. Yes. Those are wise words, Tia. Full stomach is always better to do philosophy with. Now, let's see. How do I draw the bottom of a nose, though? It's kind of tough. This is the part where it gets a little bit trickier. I do it like this. Oh, wait, gotta switch back to my pen. I don't know if that... Yeah, to me that just looks wrong somehow. This is my introduction to him, by the way. Oh, no, Lottle. I am so sorry that this is your introduction to Karis. I promise, if you go to his streams and watch him stream, he is a wonderful streamer, a fantastic streamer. I doubt I'll be able to do him justice in this shitty drawing stream, but I will try. We'll do so to the best of my ability. So if I do it like that, then... Let's see, could that be a nose? It's accurate enough. Don't worry, he looks exactly like the drawing. Okay, well, you all are giving me a lot of encouragement. I'm starting to think, you know, maybe this is good enough. Maybe this is. If it looks wrong, try making it sharper. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a possibility too. So maybe I could just do a little eraser work here. Then I do it like this. Now it's a little more angular, but yeah, I don't think that looks quite right. What a beautiful portrayal. You're truly capturing Karis' essence. Terraditto, you're too kind. Okay, I'm good to know Daisy Murphy saying this is 100% accurate. Do him justice. Chairboy isn't my type. Yeah. All right, chat. You know what? I think for the nose, probably we'll just leave it there for right now. And later, if it looks wrong or looks out of proportion, we can go back and change it. But I'm thinking for right now, this is probably pretty good for the nose. Also, I just realized, like, apart from the edge of his face, like, the rest of his face is just pure white, just like the background. I wonder if I should change that. Because let's see, if I try to make the rest of it look like his natural skin tone, maybe then it'll fit just a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Oh, Chad, isn't he cute? You put those little dots like that. Okay, he's starting to become really adorable. I like this. I'm liking the direction this is going for now. But maybe I'll just try to draw that a little bit more. Or actually, maybe that's a little bit too dark. I wonder if maybe I need to make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, there we go. Karis isn't quite that tan. got more of the slightly paler aesthetic here. Probably should have done this step at the start. I know for people who are actual artists, they use like layers and things that you can do to make nice, easy edits. Those are the things that I don't normally think of when I'm making art like this. But it's okay, we'll just draw around anything that's currently there. We might have to go to a slightly smaller pen. There we go. Just a bit more maneuverability here. All right, chat, I think we're starting to make some real progress here. Yep. See, now he's really looking more and more like the Karis that we know and love. He's so cute in your style. Chibi Karis. Yeah. Chibi Karis, that's right. This is kind of getting toward chibi style for him. Zero says he's wider than that. Oh, like wider than the earlier one I was doing? Or maybe even wider than this one. I'd have to look up an image of him to be sure. Yeah, I might have to go back and whiten this even more if he's wider than this. Petition to change Karis to his avatar to this. Oh, wow. Web of Concepts. You're giving us all some really good ideas here. Honestly, he could be wider. Okay, yeah, maybe he could. Let's see, are there any... I'll check in a second, see if there are any yet wider complexions I can give him. Nervous looks at my 88 layer PSD file. Wow. You're really layer maxing on that one, Leon. Yeah, Lalo, that time Karis got reincarnated as a slime. Just saying, I would watch that. I don't know if anyone else would. Is it wrong I want to pinch Karis' cheeks? It is not wrong. If pinching Karis' cheeks in this image is wrong, I don't want to be right. Looks like either your stylus tool settings are making your strokes sticky and perhaps make it hard to draw. That has to be... Oh, like tech issues might be nerfing you here. I see. Yeah. I think you're right, Tia. But later I might have to go into the settings and see if I can fix that. But yeah, it does sometimes seem to stick a little bit. So chat, all that means is that right now, you're not even seeing me at my full power. This is me in my nerfed form for the art. Let's draw a mouth next. Or actually, let's see, are there any whiter shades? Because that color I was just using for his skin is... It's like the whitest one in that particular column of colors. Let's see, would this one be a little better? Here's an alternative. Or actually, that one's a little bit pink. Which maybe is okay. Maybe I'll just give Karis a little bit of pink on his cheeks there. It's really subtle. You can barely see it. Little touches like these sometimes can make it all come together. But I think now it's time for a mouth, chat. I'm thinking... Let's see, yeah, for a mouth, probably we want a dark color, a relatively thin line. Well, mouth is done. What do you think, chat? Is this too happy for Karis? Oh, actually, I didn't even think about eyebrows, you know? Yeah, eyebrows, I guess, are also something we need. I guess his eyebrows are maybe kind of gray, too. Use a slightly lighter shade for them. There we go. So that's one eyebrow. And then there's another. He would never smile at us. I've never seen him happy. Okay, wow. People seem like they really are objecting to the portrayal of Karis as reasonably happy here. Tell you what. Okay, we'll change. Or actually, I know what to get rid of this. I'll just bring this down here. And actually, you know what, maybe... There we go. Is that better, chat? Now that we've turned it upside down? If it helps X, you only need 2 layers, one for colors at the bottom and one for the liner at the top. True. Yeah, on the next one, I think it might be a little too late for Karis now, but on the next person I draw, I'll try the two layer method. Karis deserves to be happy. I agree, Comey. I think he absolutely does. Looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. Actually, I guess Karis wears glasses too, doesn't he? I forgot the glasses. Tell you what, since Karis does deserve to be happy, maybe we'll make him slightly happy. There we go. Really subtle curve there. Too late for Karis, darn, that's rough. Well, alas, I can speak only the truth. Too late when it comes to the layering and art streams. Karis, you were the guinea pig. But he does need some glasses, so tell you what, chat. Just draw here. Oh, wait. I think I just... There we go. Accidentally almost messed myself up, but it's okay. Because I was able to recover. So here's going to be one element of the glasses. There's going to be another. Yeah, I think those are... It's kind of like his glasses, right? Like we need a challenge where everyone tries to draw Karis. Ooh, that could be a fun challenge. I'm sure there would be many different artistic interpretations of Karis's character. Smugris might look good too. Ooh, yeah. Smug goes along well with Karis. It's funny to imagine like a smug expression on his face. But anyway, chat, I'm thinking that's our Karis, at least for the face. Let's see, when it comes to the rest of him, yeah, I should probably draw that right now. Let's see, what would be a good color for the rest of him? Because like what he wears, it's kind of like this color, right? And then there's a bunch of bird feathers on this side. That's right. And I'm just going from memory here. So y'all might have to help me out if I forget some details. It'll help if his glasses are bigger. It looks like he has two black eyes. Yeah, I guess now that I zoom out, I guess I do see the glasses are a little bit small. I'll have to go back and see if I can fix that in a moment. Let's see, now that we've have the rest of him here, we'll just do kind of like a general body outline. Okay, these are the legs if you couldn't tell. Draw the legs right now. Okay, so that's kind of, oh, might have to, I tell you what, I'll erase this part right here because I drew it out too far. There we go. All right, so it's kind of, you know, getting closer to his actual appearance now, maybe. Don't forget Parrot. Oh, that's a good note, Terraditto. He has a choker and cravat with a star ornament on the top of it. Oh, right. So many details with Karis. These are the things you can't forget. All right, chat, here comes Parrot. So Parrot, kind of just sort of perched on top of Karis like this, and then I'm gonna fill in with black. There's some of the feathers. Give it kind of a faded look. It's Parrot's little feet, and then, yep, little eye right there. Oh yeah, and of course we need a beak. Actually, maybe the beak needs to be a little more orange. Yep, there we go. It's the black, not parrot. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking the black. Well, I think he has some like feathers on his shoulder, on his like outer coat. But yeah, now we have parrot kind of on the top of him. I didn't know carrots had legs or arms. Yes, little known fact. If you watch his debut stream, you can see the full carrots. You can see his legs and arms. So V-neck, lavender sash around his waist, jacket whose sleeves he's not wearing, and knee-high boots. That's like the gist of it. Okay, but that's a lot to remember to you. The beak is actually black. Oh, okay. Well, if the beak is black, I want to be lore accurate here. So there we go. Yeah, that's a lot to remember. I'll see if I can remember it all. So, okay, yeah, lavender sash around his waist. That's probably the easiest part for right now. So why don't we go ahead and do that? There we go. So yeah, there's the lavender sash. There, now he's looking more well-rounded already. Jacket whose sleeves he's not wearing. Oh yeah, and knee-high boots. So let's see, if they're knee-high boots, I'm thinking maybe like a dark brown. Yep, these are going to be, it's supposed to be roughly knee-high anyway. Axe, are you not allowing yourself a reference? You know, I probably should have done that Blue Ice Cubes, but in the scramble to get the tech set up for today's stream, I just did not think to get a reference. I could get one right now, but now that I've come this far with it, part of me thinks it would be an interesting challenge just to see if I can do the rest from memory. T says like the draw Pokemon from memory challenges. Ooh, yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way, but yeah, I guess that's a parallel you could draw. So let's see. Okay, a V-neck with lavender sash around his waist. Yeah, let's do the V-neck next. Yeah, a good color for that, I suppose, would be maybe this one. And then he has kind of like a golden necklace, right? Yeah, I'm thinking there's like a golden kind of diamond-like thing here. And then the rest of it, there's kind of the pattern, I think. Almost like Argyle in a way. Yeah, I think that sounds right. Kind of like a diamond-like pattern. So these are just little diamonds right here to kind of capture that part of his outfit. And then, oh yeah, I guess we need hands right here. There we go. So now we have his right hand. And then his left hand. Do you have an option to fill in colors? There probably is in this software somewhere, Lottle, but I've never been able to find it. You can tell I haven't explored this software very much. I mostly use it for just drawing, like when I need to make like a quick sketch during a lecture, or if I'm just drawing like words on a board. I don't normally use it for drawing artistic representations this developed. It's actually mostly solid gray. There's only one diamond I see. But yeah, I guess having the option to fill in colors, I can see how that is a really useful tool for artists. So yeah, there's a lot of gray in his outfit, so let's fill in some of that. In fact, we'll make this part right here gray. Okay, yeah, now with all that filled in, it's really starting to look more like him now. I seem to recall some faint yellow being kind of in this part, so I'll just fill in some of that here. And then I think with his pants, it's also gray if I remember correctly, but maybe like a darker gray. Yeah, probably a slightly darker one than the top. In chat, I think... Well, actually, let me zoom out a bit so you can see him. See him in full detail. There we go. I think that is our beloved chairman. I mean, that covers pretty much all elements of him, right? At least I think. I don't think we left anything too important out. But you all were a big help to me in remembering all the different elements of him. So thank you. You really need the black long coat to tie it all together. The black long coat, huh? Actually, yeah, maybe. Does he always wear the black long coat, though? Or is that just sometimes? Well, in any case, just because I'm feeling extra generous today, let's attempt the black long coat. Here we go. So black long coat. Here's some sleeves, and then, yeah, it kind of goes down over there. And I think, yeah, the sleeves he's not wearing, so I'm imagining it kind of being, like, mostly behind him. There we go. Like 99% of the time I see, okay. Yeah, now that really ties it together, no doubt. Now that we have the black long coat. Really can't wait for this to go on his fan art wall. Well, if Karis wants to put it there, I won't stop him. I'm not going to request that he put it there, because I can understand if he'd rather not. But if he wants to, then sure. All right, chat. So I'm thinking next. Let's see, who would be good next? Might as well go ahead and do the whole of Philosophy. So next, I'm thinking maybe Tia. Maybe Tia would be a good person to draw next. So let's see here. We'll just start out kind of the same. Oh, actually, since we're starting a new person now, can't forget the layers. So this is just going to be kind of the foundation layer. All right, yes, foundation layer there, and then, oh, I guess we could also do Tia's hair in this layer too. Gotta go, but glad to see amazing art. Web of Concepts, it was so good having you here. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a nice rest of the evening. So Tia, oh yeah, that's right. Tia has kind of the braids. And then, yeah, some bangs right here. I'm trying to get the sort of braid action there, if you can tell. Yeah, there we go. In fact, maybe I'll make it just a little bit fuller, a little bit longer. There we go, okay. All right, and then for the next layer, thinking, just like with Karis, we need some eyes. And here we go. Okay, it's already starting to look more like Tia, just like Karis did earlier with Karis. Let's see, what would be a good iris color for Tia? Because I know the rest of your outfit is red. But your eyes, let's see, are they... They're not red too. I think they're more brown, right? Yeah, that sounds right. That's what I'm going to go with for right now. But if I get them wrong, Tia, let me know and I can update it. So here we go. Actually, you know what? Kind of like with Karis. Oh, my eyes are red. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking red first, but then I kind of second guessed myself. Oh, wait, let me redo that. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking make the eyes a little bit larger. And then that way I can have plenty of space to play with. Oh, especially when I have allergies. Okay. Well, not to worry, Tia. This will be an allergy-free image of you. This is a no allergy zone. Red and gold with some white. There's no white color outfit if it helps. Okay, that does help. Hearing little pin clicks is so neat. Oh, cool. I'm glad you can hear them. You know, sometimes it's just nice little satisfying sounds that it makes from hearing the pin click. All right. So eyes are red. Let's see if I can find that in the color wheel here. Red. Oops, accidentally picked orange. See, I wonder if something like this would work. Maybe this could be roughly the right color. Just like with Karis, I'll add a nice little touch of white there. Oh, I like that one that I just drew. Tia's left eye / the one that looks like the right eye for us. I think that one turned out pretty well. Now, of course, need a nose. And I think the nose on your Model T is pretty small, so I might just do like a really small one for this one. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave it like that for right now. Or I could maybe like that, or maybe I'll just leave it like that for right now. I guess it also depends on the angle. Like if you're looking straight at the camera, maybe the nose looks a little different than if you're looking at an angle. Now for Justice Incarnate, we'll draw a nice little smile, like you looking satisfied that justice has been done. That is my goal with the facial expression here. How do you feel about giving me brows and lashes? Yeah, brows and lashes. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. That's a good idea. I should give you brows and lashes. So here's a few lashes. Or actually, all those are like pointed the same direction, so that's maybe a little bit awkward. Okay, here we go. Slight improvement to the lashes. Okay, there we go. Yep. Okay. I hope those lashes aren't too big. In fact, well, that's only a 2-point size pin, so that's one of the smallest pin size. I could maybe make them a little bit smaller, but I do need to make, yeah, some eyebrows. Let's see, I'm thinking... There we go, just some nice small little eyebrows, and now the face, nice mascara. Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? That reminds me. I should give to the cheeks right here just a small little bit of extra color. Yep. So this is, oh, now we can see them next to each other, at least when it comes to the head. Well, I made Karis's head really big, didn't I? Hope he doesn't mind. But anyway, now time to draw the rest of Tia. So let's see, that is going to be... I think your neck was like maybe to down there, and then And then from the rest of it, I know the dress is mostly red. Blush. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, blush. Very much so. Big, big head is accurate. So then I think for the arms, let's see. I know that you're wearing white gloves, Tia, so maybe I'll try to capture that. Oh, actually, the background's already white, so it's not even going to show up. But I tell you what, that's okay. Because we can... We'll just make it show up like this. Okay, there we go. All right, and I think from there on, it's mostly like red. Whoa, Warrantina. Yeah, he's moving fast. That's right, I try to move fast with these drawings, you know, because the world keeps moving on. It's not going to stop forever just so I can draw every shade there is to Karis. As nice as it would be. But I'm thinking a good color for the red dress here would be maybe something like this. I think that's roughly the right color, at least. Yep, so now we have that there. The dress, and then, oh right, I have to do the second glove. Actually, I just realized I made the one arm much shorter than the other. Hold on, let me fix that. Yeah, drawing hands really is one of the biggest challenges for me. Actually, I could do better on that hand. Let's see. Okay, I think that's somewhat on the right track at least. Sometimes with these it's kind of tricky. Okay. Now, the rest of the red dress, I suppose, needs to be filled in. Oh, there's also the scales. Yep. The world keeps moving on. Today's orb wisdom. Always try to add wise words whenever I'm doing art. Tia's outfit is what I can mostly remember by memory now. One, not why. One, not why. Thank you. Oh, thank you for your wise words. Oh, sure thing, Zero. Yeah, I think that... Oh, is one I can mostly remember by memory now, I see. Yeah, I think that with Tia, it's a little bit of a simpler outfit than Karis's, and so like the I guess simplicity of the design makes it easy to kind of pick out the main elements of it. Like I know one element that I'm thinking of right now is there's like some kind of belt buckle, right? I think. Yeah, I think that sounds right. Let's see, what would be a good color for that? Maybe this right here. Kind of like a little diamond almost. Yeah, just a little belt buckle here. And actually, maybe I should get a slightly larger pen. There we go. That's a little bit easier. And then, yeah, for the rest, rest of it, I tried to keep my design simple enough that fan artist won't like die drawing it, you know. I feel like it's paying off right now. Oh, it so is, Tia. Yeah, if you had a complex design, I would be struggling right now. So there we go. Okay, and then when it comes to filling in the rest of the dress, I think this was the red that I used. Oh, actually, chat, see, I did this on a separate layer, so yeah, this does make it a lot easier. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for artists who can use layers effectively. Like, some people are really good at doing art like this. Well, and that includes you, Tia. Like, you are, of course, are an artist and made your own model and everything, which I think is really cool. I've DM'd a cheat sheet X, or if you enjoy flying solo. Thanks, Leon. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I'm thinking for right now, just to keep myself to a consistent set of rules, I'm probably going to see if I can do the rest from memory, kind of like I did for Karis. But if I really start struggling, I might have to, I'll let you all know if I resort to the cheat sheet. So it's a possibility if I really need it in the future. All right, so I'm thinking next. Oh, right, I guess, yeah, legs are important. Okay, so, and I guess you're wearing, I think, yeah, your model wears tights, right? So it'll be kind of like with the arms, where wearing white gloves. Similar thing going on with the legs down here. So that means there we go. And then for your shoes, I believe are brown. Yep, there we go, nice. Nice little brown shoes there. The cheat sheet is ever a helpful friend. Indeed, indeed it can be. Tia made her own model. That's right, yeah, she totally did. Which is a very rare thing for a VTuber to be able to make that. Shiga, we need sweetheart neckline and cleavage. Oh yeah, well, don't worry, I'm getting to that. This is ironing poor Tia. Okay, look, I'm sorry. Depth perception is still one of the challenges that I have in drawing art, but I'll try to add a little bit here in a second. There are two red acts. Too many talents leave some rest of us. For Tia, oh yes, Tia, indeed very talented. Give me F cups, F prepare. Okay, well, now the prophecy has been spoken. I can't go against it. Wait, I wonder, Blue Ice Cubes, when you say they're red 2 acts. I misread that as saying they're 2 red. Oh, they're red 2. Okay. So thank you, Blue Ice Cubes. Helpful note. We're just going to do a quick update here, chat. Update on the shoe color. There we go. See, now all fixed. Now they look perfect. Oh, I guess I need to also update the skin tone on the legs here. Oops. Okay, it's looking good on that leg. One leg down, one to go. All right, and then, oh, right, for the top part, need to flesh out the rest of the skin tone here. You know, one really cool thing about doing art like this, when it's not very good, is that it goes really fast. You can do it super fast, which I really like. But of course, those who prefer to take more time on the art, nothing wrong with that, you know. Lots of different approaches one can have when it comes to art. And just like that, yeah, we've added some more color to the drawing. Check the wiki feet axe. The wiki feet, huh? Yeah, evidently I need to brush up on my knowledge of Tia's feet. A little behind the times, it seems. Okay, so now earlier, by popular demand, it seems people were talking about, yeah, giving some cleavage, giving some F cups maybe even. Can't say I'm the best at drawing boobs, but I will try. Shame on you, X, for not thinking your art is amazing. Oh, well, thank you, Blaze Cubes. You're helping me gain more confidence every second, so I appreciate that. G cups even? Yeah. How high do cups even go? See, these are the things I just don't know. Yes, yes, art, philosophy. There is, yeah, philosophy of art, aesthetics. It's not an area of philosophy I study a lot, but I did take an aesthetics class in college, and it was quite fun. Maybe I should learn more about philosophy of art. Maybe do a stream on it sometime. They go up to Z? Jeez. How would anyone's back even take that? Anyway, what about the scales and bow on the color? Oh, right. That's right. Yeah, I can't forget the scales. For the scales, if I remember correctly, it's right around your neck where those are. So yeah, for the scales, let's see, we have... Oh no, I'm not on the right layer. Okay. There we go. Actually, you know what? I need a slightly smaller pen size for these scales. Oh, still need to change my layer. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is one scale, and then here is another. And for the central part that's holding them up, I'm thinking, yeah, it can look maybe a little bit like this, maybe. Okay, so now we have the scales. Yeah, people with cup sizes that large tend to suffer in quality of life. Yeah, that's sad. These are the struggles, I guess. Sometimes it's those of us who don't have them can easily take it for granted that we don't. They don't, you suffer, I see, yes. Cup sizes are one of the world's greatest mysteries to me. Well, to me as well, Lotl, to me as well. But speaking of cup sizes, let's see, since people were asking for this, okay, I'm going to try to do this in a way that looks relatively natural. Okay, there! That's all we need, right, chat? Let's see if we zoom out a bit. Chat, I think we have officially gone from 2D to 2.5D. And it's beautiful. She has a bow and white collar that basically... oh, a bow and white collar that basically ends in 2 triangles. Okay. Right, yeah, for the bow... You're right, I forgot the bow. Let's see. Yeah, maybe if I do the bow like this. Oh, actually... Maybe need to do it. There we go. So then here is the bow. That's right, can't forget the bow. I'm gonna have to trust my memory that this is roughly the right place for it. Oh, accidentally drew over the justice scales there, but not to worry. Now they are back in business. Here, I'll do something similar on this side. Yep, so now the scales are very much intact. And, oh, a white collar that basically ends in 2 triangles. I might have to think about the white collar, how I'm going to do that one. 11 out of 10, no notes. Oh, thank you, Lottle. I appreciate that so much. I really do. I'm actually E cup in US size and F cup in Asia. Oh, and my back already hurts. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the back pain. Still fitting in the dress, though, on the sides. I see. The brooch is one of the hardest things to draw. Yeah, that's not surprising to me. I'm kind of struggling with it a little bit, but hopefully it still looks somewhat like it. Axe Leon was hoping for more. Want to help a bro out? Oh, I see. Okay. So, I understand, Leon. Don't worry. I understand what you're asking for. And I will try my best to provide it. So venture out here. You know what I think this needs, chat? What this needs here for Leon and for everyone else, it's a little bit of shading. That's one thing I've been neglecting in my drawing so far. Just a little bit of shading. So let's see, if I do it like this, is this going to work? Oh, wait, no, that's too... Okay. Got it. Sorry, I gotta make it smaller than that. Okay. Or actually, you know what? I'm using the wrong brush. I wish you all could see when it has the interface to choose brushes. Yeah, I'm thinking... I was using watercolor. That's why. Okay. Time to go to airbrush. Airbrush. This is what is needed there. Okay. Oh. Wait, it covers the entire image. That's not what I want. Okay. Okay, maybe right like right here. Okay, see, there's a little bit of shading at least, so doesn't that help with like the depth perception? Maybe a little bit. Here, just so it's equal, I'll go back and add some shading to I think Parrot could use a little shading. See there, I added some shading to Parrot. You probably can't see it, but there we go. Yeah. Now, oh, there's also some shading here in between the feathers on Karis's outfit. So, what do you think, chat? Tia, Leon, does that give you what you wanted? Or actually, maybe I'll do it like this to kind of flesh things out a little bit more. That's probably a little bit better, yeah, with the shape and so on. But yeah, the shading, I think, probably is something that helps here. By equal, you don't have to add shading to Harris's chest too. Hey, there's already impreg of Karis. This is just the next natural step in the evolution of whatever degenerate fan art Karis it happens to get. It's all inevitable, chat. You knew this was going to happen at some point. But yeah, I'm thinking that's starting to look pretty good there. Yeah, I don't know if I can, let's see. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit, chat. So here we go. There's Tia in her entirety so far. In plastic. He has impreg art, Lemo. Oh, yes. So Lottle14, not that I would ever recommend checking it out, but if you do feel like checking out that kind of art, you can go to Karos' Discord server, the Library of Alexandria. There is an art page on it, and it has various kinds of wonderful fan art, including that, if that's what you would like to see. So, chat, I think that might be... Let's see, is there anything else that Tia needs? Oh, maybe the tiara. Because I know sometimes Tia wears a tiara. Let's see here. That's right. Lovely tiara for Lady Justice. Kind of gives me a Sailor Moon vibe, you know? Like, in the name of the moon, I shall punish you. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Just make it a gold band. Okay, a red gem in the center. Right. We are looking good, chat. Oh, I just got another disconnection message. Okay, reconnection successful. So hopefully we're still good. All right, now one last member of Philosophy chat, which is me. Can I remember what I look like, chat? This one might be the toughest challenge of all. All right, so just as we did some of the previous ones, I'm going to start here, bottom layer. Actually, maybe I'll make these a little bit larger than that. All right, and then I gotta fill this bad boy in here. Thought it was just my internet. Oh, yes. Yeah, today's been kind of a weird tech issues day on my end, so if anything like that happens, chances are it's not your internet, it's probably mine. Or at least my OBS, or something along those lines. So now, with that face done, actually, yeah, I suppose we can go with that. Let's see here, selection. Yep. All right, and then we also need, of course, the hair. Which kind of juts out a little bit farther, I think, than Karis's. Don't worry, it's both of our internets. Okay, well, that makes me feel a little better. Thank you, Zero. Yeah, I think it's fair to say my hair might just be a little bit shaggier. Maybe juts out a little bit more. All right. So, oh, right. We need eyes and a monocle. Or, yeah. 2 eyes, 1 monocle. And of course, my eyes being lavender. I'll have to keep that in mind. So, lavender eyes. This one will be right there. Okay. So eye number 1 down. At least for the pupil. Now, a good shade of lavender probably be... Oh yeah, here's one that I think looks good. Yep, there we go. I mean, that's roughly my shade of eye color, isn't it? They're lavender, I never noticed. Or maybe more lilac. Probably one of those two, I think, would be a fair word for it. Actually, just to make sure, I tell you what, why don't I... Chat, if I zoom in a whole bunch, we can really see for sure. Okay. Can you see? Yeah, I think these are... What would you call that, chat? Would you call that lilac? That color for eyes? Yeah, I'm thinking... They're maybe a little bit lighter than I made them in the image. But that's okay. This could just be a rough approximation. Is that colorblind or is that bluish? Okay, yeah, it might be more bluish than purple. Okay, I think they're kind of blue. Yeah, maybe I need to choose a slightly bluer color then. Like if I were to make it like this, is that too blue, do you think? I guess that one does kind of fit. It's like blue with maybe just a hint of purple. Of course, I also need the monocle. Can't forget the monocle. Though I can take it off. I think I've only taken it off once so far, which was in my debut stream. But if y'all are curious to see me without my monocle, here it is. See, here's what I look like without it on. Which I know what you're thinking right now is probably like, what? This looks so unnatural. I know, you're so used to seeing the monocle. Don't worry. See, now it's back. Don't worry. Monocle-less Axaeon is not real. He cannot hurt you. You have the most beautiful eyes I've seen on any VTuber. Wow. Well, thank you, Tia. That really is very, very kind of you to say. Quickly, someone grab and sell. Oh, this monocle is not for sale. Someone tries to sell this monocle. Well, first I'll have to buy it so that no one else gets it, and then I will be like, hey, like, what are you doing trying to sell my monocle? Who is that? Whoa, no, monocle. I know, I look like a completely different person. The monocle stays on. Yep. It's a catchphrase I indeed often use, Leon. So you know me pretty well. I was smitten since your debut, but didn't want to say that back then, lest I came across as creepy. Oh yeah, I don't think it's creepy to have feelings of being smitten or really liking someone nice, but I can understand why you might have that worry, because sometimes people do, react in that way. But yeah, not to worry. I'm a person who accepts all feelings. Yeah. So let's see here with the monocle. Probably some kind of gold is what I need to start with. Yeah, maybe, oops, like this. So yeah, that's going to be kind of the gold part. Actually, it's a little bit hard to see though. I tell you what, maybe I need, yeah, slightly one that stands out just a little bit more. And then then for the monocle itself, the lens of it, yeah, I'm thinking... Actually, maybe I'll increase the opacity slightly there. So I can't say it came out looking quite as good as I hoped, but at least it's something. It looks somewhat like a monocle. Can outline the monocle in black if it's too light. Oh, that's also a good note, Blue Ice Cubes. Hadn't thought of that. In fact, maybe I'll go ahead and do that now, just to give it a little bit more definition. Okay, I don't know if that helped, or I probably could have done a better job of it. Now it looks like a banana that's just kind of hanging out under my eye. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I think I'm... it wasn't a bad... It was a good suggestion, Blaze Cubes. I think a more skilled artist than I could have executed that, and it would have looked good. I think in my case, though, I might have to... might have to turn the page on that one. Okay, there we go. So then we need... Okay, right. The nose... Which to me, I guess it kind of looks maybe a little bit like that. Yeah, roughly. At least when I turn this way, it does. And then if I turn this way... yeah, my nose looks pretty different depending on the angle. Then, oh, wait, that smile's not quite complete. Here we go. Yeah, there. That's better. What do you say, chat? Is that looking like me? Oh, wait, I need the earring, too. Actually, I don't think I've drawn ears on any of the other characters, so I hope no one feels left out. But, you know, my earring is pretty important, too. See, because if I take it off, then, like, oh no, where's my earring? It's not the same. I feel so naked. There we go, that's better. So if I drew my ear here, then... and the ear kind of would look like this, I suppose. And then the earring would be pretty small. And we need it to be kind of a gold color, like a gold triangle with a blue center. There's two of you on stream now. I can't tell which one's moving and which one's a drawing. Wow. Well, yeah, in fact, maybe I should just be like, okay, chat, it's me, Axaeon. I'll just become a PNG tuber from now on, and, you know, this will be my PNG. No need for any movement, you know. It's just as good. Eyebrows, you have the most prominent ones in philosophy. Oh, right. You know, I think that's a theme of these images so far. I've forgotten to add eyebrows on each one until I've been prompted by you all, chat. See, this is why I need you all around. It just wouldn't be the same if I didn't have you all here to help me out with these. So, okay, yeah, eyebrows. Let's see what would be a good color. Okay, they're roughly the same color as my hair. So, let's see. Okay, yeah, with eyebrows. Yeah, I'm thinking that's... Oh, actually, the opacity is still kind of low. Okay, there we go. Yep. Now there we go. Now my eyebrows are really cooking. It's okay, X. I also forget about eyebrows. Okay. Thank you, Zero. Yes, whenever I am feeling lost and alone and feeling as if the whole rest of the world has artistic skills, but I don't, I will remember your word, Zero, and I'll remember I'm not the only one who forgets eyebrows. Okay, so now I have my face done. It's time for the rest of me. So I'm thinking here, and then right there's the rest of my body, which, oh, actually that looks a little too straight. Okay, which of course does involve a space cape, but I have hands that come, you know, before that, so maybe I'll just do that like right here, basically. And this will be like the bottom of the cape, but then below that, my legs continue. So here's my little footsies. All right, and then, okay, need to finish the space cape, finish the rest of me. And the reason why the neck might look kind of wide is that, of course, as you can see here from my actual model, the cape has kind of like an extra collar to it. So that's what I'm trying to capture right there. So with that in mind, yeah, I'm thinking, let's see, my neck goes down just a little bit here, but then it kind of tapers off from my shirt. Yes, there's my shirt, which goes like right around here. Oh yeah, and the back of my space cape is kind of that dark, sort of dark purple. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, chat, but this is meant to be the back area of my cape over there. At least it's supposed to be somewhat like that same color. Maybe the actual color of the cape is a little bit bluer. But, you know, we just gotta take this as it comes. Just gotta roll along with the punches. So then, oh yeah, my shirt is black, so might as well go ahead and do that here. Yeah, in fact, one cool thing, I guess, about my outfit here is that really most of it is going to be black. So I could probably just go ahead and fill this in. Now I do have my sleeves slightly rolled up, so I'm not going to go all the way down with the black on my arms. I'm just going to go about halfway down. Okay, and just with that simple change, it's already looking a lot more like me, I think. And once you start filling in the colors, that is when the images come alive. Okay, so I'm going to work on the bottom part a little bit later. First, though, I want to do the arms. That's right. Yep. We'll come the arms. Oh, right, and then my hands. Yes, of course. So there's hand number 1. Oh, actually, just realized I'm in the wrong layer for this. Okay, there we go. And then this is hand number 2. Okay, so arms are both done. Oh, right, I need my tie. Yes, my tie. Can't forget that. Thinking bold yellow/gold is what we need for this one. Let's try something like this. I think that should be about the length of the tie. Sometimes, a little hard to judge these things. But what I've always heard is that a tie should end right about where your belt buckle is. So that's where I'm going to attempt to make it right there. In fact, I could go ahead right now and just to sort of embody that principle. If I put my belt buckle right here, then yeah, maybe that would be the best place for it. So this is supposed to be my belt buckle right there. And then for the belt itself, I'm thinking we could use some dark gray there, just to kind of show it. There we go. And then, let's see, after that... Oh, right, there's the other parts of the cape right here, which kind of goes down like this in a way. Or actually, maybe that's a little bit too blue. Yeah, need a color that's slightly more on the purple side. But y'all can see what I'm trying to do really, right? If you look at my actual model right now, it has those little purple parts on the edge of the cape, the little border at the edge. Oh, there's also the badge too, right? Yeah, for the badge, I'm thinking if I just, and then the ribbons. Yep, it has one kind of pink ribbon, and then another one that's more on the purple side. All right, so looks kind of like I'm wearing it. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe my cape needs to be slightly longer. Yeah, I'm thinking that looks good for the length right there. Now then, to show the space color swirling in the background, I mean, the colors that are actually on the cape that swirl around are mostly kind of in the blue-purple area. Is this a good time to mention that for me, the charm of Axis design is his bright indigo socks? Bright indigo socks? Do I really have bright indigo socks? Oh, let's take a look at this. Oh, I guess you can kind of, yeah, it's subtle, but you can kind of see. I don't know if I noticed that before you pointed it out to you, but there's like the gold border on the pants. But yes, try to keep my socks indigo, you know, to make them look extra cool. We're watching a master at work. Oh, thank you, Blice Cubes. Yeah, I'll have to add the indigo socks somehow to this image to you, so then that way we get the full portrait. Because I can see how much you like them. All right, so with that, thinking, I'm just gonna draw these to kind of, oh wait, actually, draw these to kind of show roughly where the, actually that makes me look a little too skinny. Okay. Actually, wait, no, then it doesn't line up right with the top. Hold on, what am I doing? Quick, add to wiki feed. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? How did you notice that? It really is impressive, Blaze Cubes. Yeah, Tia is very observant with these things. Oh, wait, I think I know. I have to just draw... Like there's where the space cape stops roughly. Okay. All right. So then space colors time. Don't worry, chat. This will look a little more natural in a second, I promise. My Hoshi skipped leg day. Well, that's what it's looking like so far, yeah. I did not intend the image to come out this way, but yeah, don't worry. Once I add the space colors, it'll all come together. So there's some of the space colors there, the purple. But I think I'm also going to add a little bit of blue to the space colors after this. So in that way, it's not too monotonous, what it looks like there in the back. So yeah, just a few little blue spots here. Blue nebula. Blue clouds of space dust. There, see, now it's already looking like the back of my space cape. But with that in mind, oh yeah, I guess I do need to actually put more black down near the bottom of the legs. Yep. Actually, maybe a larger. There we go. See, for those who are saying that I skipped leg day, maybe I can fix that now. I just make these legs, yes, slightly larger. Okay, see, there we go. Now it's like I haven't skipped leg day too much. Oh, but I did just realize I need to add the space colors to the belt. The belt's gonna block. Oh wait, it's a new layer. Okay, here we go. So now the belt's not awkwardly just floating out in midair. Don't worry, Tia, simply attach the weight add-ons to his legs. Ooh. Oh no, weight add-ons, that sounds bad. Yeah, with the getting over it streams, I guess all my attention was on arm day. So that's been a while now, so maybe I can't use that as an excuse anymore. But yes, next time I shall not forget leg day. And yep, golden border at the bottom. Oh yeah, and then my indigo socks. I'll just include a little note right there. So that's supposed to be the little bit of indigo socks that you can just barely notice. And chat, I think that might be me, you know? Looks just like me, right? Now, chat, I ask you, out of all of these three, in fact, maybe I'll make this a little bit larger so you can see them a little bit more easily. Out of all of these three, is there one who nails it the most? Is there one who looks the most like their actual philosophy counterpart? What do you think? That's just you? Oh, thank you, Zero. Karis is so funny. These are masterpieces. Well, you're too kind, Tara. Ditto. Yeah, for some reason, Karis ended up being the biggest out, like the most buff. Whereas I ended up being the skinniest. Just like you. Yeah, the Karis one is pretty accurate, I have to say. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I was able to draw Karis accurately, at least. Whoever reminded me to put Parrot on his image earlier, that was a good note. I feel like without Parrot, it just would not be the same. But Parrot ties it all together. Ice Cube says, I really like the Tia one. Tia is my fave, I think. Okay, we have some votes for Tia here. Yeah, I think Tia is the one who, if I had to say whichever one is the closest to their actual appearance, well, yeah, it's tough. You missed her big back braid. Oh, she has a back braid. Oh, right. So let's see if I do a quick addition now to get that on the board. Let's see what that would look like. Would that just look like this? Or maybe like, does it go like down both sides? Could that be what it looks like? Or does that just make it look less like Tia? Maybe it's a really small behind the neck braid. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because if I undo that, then we can at least pretend that it's a just small braid that's fitting behind the neck. At least I don't know if I'm confident enough to add anything to it at this point. I feel like I might ruin whatever magic it has if I try to add something. So go ahead, chat, if you'd like. Go ahead and take your screenshots, and I will. I'll have to post this later on my Twitter, and if anybody wants to have like an actual copy of the image itself. True, the Tia is special. Oh yes, very special. Well, thank you everybody for sticking with it and giving me so much helpful advice for these. This is really coming in handy, the advice that you've given. Hanging this on my fridge. But don't go anywhere yet, chat, because I've still got to draw you all. Like, this is just philosophy. This was just the starting point. I'm thinking for after this, we need to draw some other people here. Starting with you, Blue Ice Cube, because you're the last comment in the chat that I see right now. Hanging this on my fridge. So Blue Ice Cube, get ready. You're about to get the same treatment. I think I'm going to draw you as blue for some reason. And I'm also going to see if I can draw you as an ice cube. Yep. So, like one of those ice cubes that's not quite like a perfect cube though, but you know, it's sort of kind of a cube that you get out of the fridge, like the fridge ice dispenser. That's what I'm thinking for this one. Actually, maybe I'll make the rest of it be a slightly deeper blue. It's like one of those kinds of blue, you know, that you look at it and you think like, wow, this is a deep blue, this is special. So that's just the basic sort of outline so far. Can you capture my cube shape? Yeah, that's what I'm attempting to do right now. Now, of course, I realize it just looks like a flat square and not like a cube. But don't worry, I've got some ideas on how we can add some depth. See, there's like some light that's reflecting off one side of it. Maybe add a little bit more here. When you get to me, can you draw me as a blue axolotl? Pretty please. Okay, I will be sure to do that, Lotl. Absolutely. So then, and maybe just a few other little dots of light, because that's what ice cubes do, you know? They reflect light in various random places. I'll do that. Oh, and maybe add a little bit of shading too. Maybe a bit of shading on the bottom part here. Just to show like where the light is coming from, you know, the angle of the light that's hitting it. It's genius. Why didn't I think of this? Oh, thanks. Well, you know, sometimes just inspiration strikes me and I can't even claim credit for it. It's like the muse is speaking through me. Moments like this, sometimes it just happens. So blue ice cube, that is you. At least the best rendition of you that I can make. But let's see, next up, I'm thinking... Actually, Lotl, since you had a comment there about drawing as a blue axolotl, I want to go ahead and draw that before I forget your suggestion. So let's see, a blue axolotl coming right up. Yeah, we'll just make it kind of a little... Oh, wait, gotta increase... Oh, wait, wrong color. Okay. Yeah, so a blue axolotl, which I think would look something like this. Because they're kind of like, you know, little squiggly dudes, right? Who kind of look like this. Well, and then they have like the little arms and legs. Oh, and they have like the things on the side of their head. Sorry, I don't know what it's called. But oh, and then maybe there's like a tail. But yeah, with all of those, let's see. So here's the face. And since you're so friendly, blue axolotl, I'm thinking, yeah, it'll be a happy axolotl is the type that you would be. And then, yeah, the rest of you can be... I'll take the opacity down a little bit. Bump the size up. I'll redraw the face in a second if it's too too smudged over by the rest of the blue. Okay, yeah, I think that face needs just a once over. And then should be good to go. Well, I'm going to try that mouth one more time. Okay, there you go, Blue Axolotl. It's so cute. I'm crying all. glad you find the drawing cute. Certainly a Blue Axolotl. Hee I love it. Oh, Leon says I'm bringing this up in couples therapy too. Oh, okay. I hope I don't lead to too much drama with this. Oh, I might have missed this comment earlier from Uzero, but well, where did you get that picture of a blue ice cube? I know, it's so realistic, isn't it? Actually, I kind of like that the two blue ones are together. There's like a blue axolotl and a blue ice cube. Just makes for a nice little synergy. All right, chat, who's next? Leave the next comment if you want to be next. Whoever comments next who has not been drawn yet, I will draw. Zero says, I volunteer Leon for tribute. It's perfect. I'll make it my new profile pic. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm really honored that you would do that, Lottle. You know, I also... Okay, so a few people volunteering Leon. Oh, Tia says you missed my comment. Oh, okay, sorry about that. I see your comment now, Tia. If you'd like to draw Leon, I think it'd be extra fun if you tried to capture his essence based on some references. Sent you some on Discord. Okay, well... I'm intentionally not commenting. Oh, no. Well, Leon, I guess that volunteers you. So together with everyone else volunteering you, yeah, we pretty much have to do you right now. So Tia said she sent me some references. Let's see. What would be some good references? I didn't even see Tia's comment. Yeah, sometimes it can be easy to miss certain comments. If you like to draw Leon, I think it'd be extra fun if you tried to capture... Okay. Photo and portraits. Oh, I see. Okay, these are some good references, Tia. Thank you for sharing these. I think I'll give those a try. Oh, wait. Sorry. For some reason, I accidentally moved OBS to a different monitor. And for some reason... Oh, don't worry, chat. I'll fix this in a second. Okay. All right, there we go. I think now it should be back to normal. Yes, the tribulations of when you end up moving things to a different monitor. Okay, so I'm gonna move this to the side, and then let's see, Leon. Yeah, what would be good for Leon? I'm thinking I'm gonna try a face portrait, and I'm thinking something kind of like this for the just general shape of the face. Don't want to make it too round, you know. I want to keep it relatively angular, because Leon's a tough, hulking, ultra-masculine dude. Okay, there we go. I think that's looking pretty good for a general foundation for the face. Should be a little gremlin on Leo's shoulder, Tia's shoulder, like IRL. Gremlin Leon? Yeah, I'm not sure if we could handle that. That would certainly be something. Imagining you as a gremlin. Maybe that's your ultimate calling in life, you know? Maybe it's the calling for all of us in some way. So, yeah, I'm thinking brown hair to capture the Leon look. I definitely want some brown bangs here. Kind of goes off to the side like that. And then, yeah, it kind of goes around this side too. Maybe a slight part. Not quite in the middle. but a little bit off to the side. Actually, that goes down a little bit too far. I'm thinking something like that is probably roughly where I'd want it to be. He's not. He's a pretty boy like you. It's more, oh, dark blonde. Okay. Well, in that case then, yeah, dark blonde. Let's see if I can find something that's more dark blonde. Maybe like, or maybe if I mix this with it, maybe that'll make it more like dark blonde. Yeah, I hope you like the job on the hair here, because this is probably the most detail I've put into anyone's hair so far. So you better be grateful. Like I'm using 2 whole colors for like the entirety of your hair here. Okay. Somehow that doesn't look like dark blonde. It looks just like brown with like some mustard thrown into it. But hey, maybe it works. Maybe we can make something out of this. Prefer to call myself a dirty blonde. Oh, okay, a dirty. That's sometimes, yeah, that can work. Hair is probably really clean. Okay, so with that in mind, then I'm thinking for the eyes, maybe like a bit of green. But I guess I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Because first I have to make the pupils. Yeah, maybe like just a nice light green for the eyes. There we go. I think looking pretty good. And then, wow, your reference drawings for these TOs are so much better than this one's going to be. This is some 90s highlights. I mean, hey, you can't beat that style. Yeah, it's tough to beat. Like, so I'm tripping over my words because I'm getting so excited just thinking about it. But those of you who were not there in the 90s, it was a magical time. And the highlights, the frosted tips, they were such a big part of what made it magical. Guys, guess what? Oh, Lottle, you have it as your profile pic. I see. It looks wonderful, Lottle. And I'm so honored, so humbled. Thank you so much. So next for Leon, yeah, time for a nose. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe kind of like that for a nose. And then, yeah, little mouth right there. And, oh yeah, eyebrows. See, this time, chat, I remembered the eyebrows. So let's see if I try some eyebrows right here. Actually, no, that one looks a little bit off. See, there we go. The eyebrows in a nice, gentle pose to indicate, like, he's our man, he's Leon, like, he's gonna be nice to us and treat us well, and he's just happy to see us, you know? That's the vibe that Leon always has. Only 90s kids would understand. Indeed. Indeed, that they would. So if anybody wants me to add anything more to Leon, let me know. Or if, Leon, if you yourself want to add anything. But right now I'm thinking this is kind of, you know, like this is basically the image of you that I have in my head. Yes, wow, what a cool dude. You said it, Zero. You said it. See, Leon, everyone loves you in this community. So if that's Leon, let's just take stock for a little bit, chat. If we zoom out for a bit. Here are the commenters we have so far. We have Blue Ice Cubes, Axolotl, and Leon. I'll live without the brown jacket. Yeah, or without a rest of a body, apparently, either. Yeah, right now it's just your head. I gotta say, though, the brown jacket does look good on you. The classic look. Give him the special treatment of ears. Oh, thanks. I'll think about subscribing now. Yeah, hey, I mean, anytime you want to subscribe, Leon, or if you ever do decide to subscribe, it's fine, but, you know, whatever you decide. Blonde hair, green eyes, checks out. Okay. Yeah, it looks like in the reference, I'm getting mostly a green vibe from the eyes. But, yeah, for the ears, somebody mentioned ears. Let's see here. If I do the ears, I mean, I guess the hair is already kind of covering the ears, so it would be maybe just like the bottom of ears you might have right here. Like there, you can kind of see the bottom of the ears sticking out, but bonk, don't be rude. Yeah, so I think that is, yeah, basically how I envision Leon. For the next up, though, I think, yeah, let's see who would be good next. I promise to sub when Tia gets more than 300 subs. Well, that'll probably be very soon, judging from your trajectory, Tia. Seems like every time I see you stream, like, oh, wow, like Tia has like more and more subs than last time. So I'm thinking Zero should do you next. I'm thinking you would be good to draw next. The thing is, it's a little tough for me to know what to draw, because I'm not sure I know what you look like. I'm not sure if I have any references for you. If there's anything you'd like me to draw, like a direction you'd prefer for your drawing, let me know. Because I'd be happy to take it in whatever direction you think would be cool. Or alternatively, if anyone else has any ideas for Zero too, can also let me know that. I'm open to inspiration from all angles, from all sides. Do whatever your heart feels like. Oh, so much freedom, so much openness. Am I going to be able to make use of this one? Penbu? Oh, right, yeah, definitely should do Penbu as well. Like a Zero. Oh, okay, a Zero striker, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Ooh, a Zero with purple hair. Okay, actually, yeah, we could incorporate the number 0 to it and somehow. I was going to say I have a known appearance. That is true. You do have a known appearance. And a very iconic appearance, Penbu. Like Zero's Discord pic. See, what is Zero's Discord pic like? Oh, actually, okay, I see Zero's Discord pic now. Yeah, I could potentially use that as a reference. Blue Ice Cube says, can I be next to Zero? Okay, yeah, if you want to be next to Zero, I'll tell you what, why don't I scroll over here and then I'll tell you what, we'll add Zero. You'll be right between me and Blue Ice Cube, so that way, Blue Ice Cube, you can be next to Zero. I suggest this person with blue hoodie obscuring their face. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Blue Ice Cube, or yeah, like right next to Blue Ice Cube. And why don't we start? Maybe we'll start with number 0. I'll tell you what, we haven't used green much in these images so far. Maybe we'll be able to use green here. So if we make this one here, that's supposed to be the number 0, even though it's a little lopsided. Now, Axe, make sure you draw every sub, all 300 plus. Okay, strap in everyone and get a snack. This is going to be a long stream, endurance stream. But yeah, let's see with the 0, and then I'm thinking, okay, we need, yeah, some kind of special hair. Like maybe purple hair. I hope this is capturing you so far, Zero. If it's not, just let me know and I can change it. But for right now, I'm thinking we'll at least give this one a try. So yeah, we need some. purple hair, so that's going to be maybe like purple hair, but also kind of like spiky, maybe. I don't know, that just came to mind all of a sudden. But you know, like if there's static electricity or something, and if we do it like that, then... But also, like, I'm open to the thought about the hoodie. Like, yeah, because you seem like the kind of person who would wear hoodies sometimes, Zero. So if we draw like a hoodie with that, let's see, here's what that's going to look like. Well, I guess if the hood's going over your head partly, then maybe it would look kind of like this. Like here, it's kind of, well, actually, I guess it would have to cover. Sorry, it's a hoodie that like goes up really far. And then, yeah, it kind of goes. Sorry, it looks like an Among Us person is kind of like on the back of your head. I'll fix that in a second. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit more shading here on the back. Okay. So this is all a blue hoodie. Oh, Zero says, I love hoodies. Okay, good. Tia, I was trying to use everyone's favorite colors. Very thoughtful of you, Tia. I like that thought. So I'm hoping that by making this one blue, maybe that will capture one of Zero's favorite colors here. Okay, there we go. Yep. So anyway, this is supposed to be a hoodie. And let's see, is there anything else that needs to be in that one? Oh, wait, I know. Hold on. I've got it. Since you are Zero Striker, you will have a striking appearance. Like when people see you, they're like, oh, like what a striking appearance that Zero Striker has. And so here I'm just going to draw some lines going up, like to show that you really make an impression on people when they see you. That's the kind of image that you have, the kind of person that you are. And this is all still the number 0, by the way, that like it's the number 0 that has the pink hair and the blue hoodie and the striking appearance. So that, in a nutshell, is how I envision Zero Striker. And yeah, since you're next to Blue Ice Cubes, both of you now can have each other as buddies. And you can live happily ever after as buddies. Right next to all the rest of us. Philosophy and Axolotl and everyone else who's been drawn so far. See, this is a nice little story so far. Oh, I missed your comment, Zero. No, I want to see what you create. Okay. Well, in that event, Zero, since I did take some suggestions from chat, if there are any further things that you'd like me to add, let me know. Or if you just want to keep it there. But at the very least, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe this could be like the baseline for it. I'm officially sub 306. Oh, thank you, Leon. Peak, I love it. Oh, okay. So glad to hear you like it. Well, somebody mentioned Pinboo earlier, and I'm thinking, yeah, with Pinboo, it's a little tricky because, yeah, he does have a model already, so there's not, I guess, quite as much. I don't want to stray too far from what his model looks like. But let's see. Speaking of blue hoodies, yeah, I think Pinboo, his hoodie is blue. So maybe we will just try to get that on the board here. Okay. Yep. Just for the sake of time, this will just be like a sort of top half drawing. You can draw Ket if you think, why didn't I think of that? Maybe I should draw Ket. Because he probably is easier. Okay, you know what? I like that idea, Pinboo. I think I'm going to try that. So with Ket, for those of you who don't know, Ket is the penguin that hired Pinboo to entertain him and do like streams and programming and making music and things like that. So Ket is just a little penguin with this kind of a round squat shape here's some feet for him. Actually, I guess his feet maybe are more like sitting. So like there's like 1 foot, and then there's another. At least those are supposed to be feet. Okay, and then for the eyes, yeah, his eyes are kind of, I think they have a bit of a horizontal element to them, but also like a bit of shading down below them. Like the vibe that I get from looking at his eyes is like he's kind of, he's a no nonsense type of guy, you know, Ket is. Oh wait, actually I should make the, okay. Yeah, I should make the rest of him blue. Because he is blue canonically. Yeah, as you're saying, Blaze, because your viewers really seem to like the color blue, it's true. Yeah, that's right. Blue power. Yep. Blue power indeed. Maybe I'll... Okay, yeah. So maybe a lighter blue. And then... Go. Okay, so he's coming together. Pinboo, if you show this to Ket and he's not happy with it, tell him I'm sorry. But I did the best I could. Right. Okay, so... oh yeah, wait, I need a mouth. I have no mouth. I must scream. Yeah, let's see. For a mouth, for Ket... or actually, more of a beak, I guess. I had an eye scar for a second there. Oh yeah, it does kind of look almost like black eyes. Oh gee. Hope no one's been mean to Ket. Yeah, beak, that's a good idea. Oh, Pinboo says, I'm sure he'll love it. Okay, thank you, Pinboo. That helps me feel a little more confident. Zero says, blue is the best color. You might be right about that, Zero. You might be right. But yeah, beak, cannot forget. Again, this would be a good color for a beak. Beaks are kind of tough to draw, though. Maybe... maybe one that looks like this? Is that what a beak looks like? Or I could probably do a little better than that. Let's see if I do it like this. Now it looks like he's talking, which actually, I don't know if I've ever seen him talk. Right, I don't know if I've ever seen him open his beak. He seems like he's able to talk without really opening his beak that much. But, yeah, does that? Well, actually, no, I don't know if filling it in helps. Maybe I'll just leave it like that for right now. Oh, don't forget the flippers. Oh, right. Yeah, where should I put the flippers? Would it be like this? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe around there for the flippers. I've got to say, I think the flippers turned out better than the beak did. So yeah, this is basically Ket as far as I can tell. It's my closest rendition to Ket, I would say, is what you have here before you. So thank you, Pinboo, for the idea of drawing Ket. So now, chat, I will open it up again. Is there anyone else anyone else in chat who would like me to draw them? I want to make sure I cover everyone and leave no person behind. This looks great. Oh, thank you, Pinboo. I appreciate that. I really do. But yeah, is there anyone else I have not drawn yet? Anyone else who's still here? I'm just scrolling up through chat now and taking a look at the names. I think I might have everyone, at least who's still in chat. Sadly need to sleep a bit. Have a good time every night. Oh, Terraditto! I haven't drawn you yet. Wait just a minute, Terraditto. Don't go to sleep just yet. I'm gonna draw you really quickly. Okay. Terraditto, what do you look like? Oh wait, I think I see your profile pic. It's like a circle thing. In all seriousness, if you have to go to sleep, you know, don't feel like you have to stay up. But I would be happy to draw you if that is something you would be interested in. I'm just not sure I know what you look like. Actually, maybe I can make something up really quickly though. These are occasions that call for imaginative engagement. The terra in your name makes me think of the earth. Like in French, la terre, meaning dirt. So maybe I'll draw some earth, like a patch. A patch of earth will maybe be the background. Terraria, oh okay. Long hair. All right, so if we start with this, just like a piece of earth as sort of the baseline, then, okay, I think that's looking pretty good for a base. Someone says long, okay, long curly hair. All right. Wonder what color would be good. Because we've already done like blue and pink hair and all of that. Actually, maybe green. I think brown and green go along well together, and green kind of looks like grass, which fits with the terraria, and so on. So let's see. Oh, actually, I was using the thicker brush than I intended, but it's okay. I think that stroke came out okay. So we'll just say long hair. There we go. Oh, black hair. Wait, draw the earth-hating garlic and we'll know it's him. Oh, garlic and onions. Okay. So, yeah, drawing garlic. A little bit tricky, but I think I'm going to try to find the perfect shade of color for it. Okay, so down here, you have just like a clove of garlic. It's supposed to be just, you know, a little garlic clove. And I'll just drew a little bit of definition there. But since Terraditto does not like garlic, I'm thinking right across from it we can just put one of those symbols, you know, like the circle with the slash through it to show that this is a no garlic zone. Yep. That's right, no garlic zone. I hate garlic. Oh, and onions. Okay, I forgot about the onions. And become mysterious creature. X still is Wednesday, and it's impressive. Oh, thank you, yeah. So the... Okay, I see Zero's... That's a really helpful comment, Zero, with the emojis for garlic and onions. So that's going to be my next one here, is for the onions. Let's see. If I try to draw So this is supposed to be an onion. All right, and we know Teraditto does not like onions either. They're a drawing reference and nothing else. Totally. All right. Yep. So then, just like last time. Oh wait, that's not quite the right color. There we go. So just like before, say no to garlic and no to onions. Eyes. Okay, yeah, we could do eyes, I guess, if we want this patch of earth to have eyes. Maybe just some nice little, you know, nice little pink, kind of pink eyes right there, and they're ones that kind of, you know, have just like nice little eyelashes with them. See, now I'm thinking this is like a very nice looking piece of dirt, you know, a nice looking piece of tear, of like something you would see in Terraria that's like a friend, like an ally in the game, comes up to you and says, hey, I will help you on your journey, adventurer. Just make sure that you don't have any like onions or garlic with you, and we can be friends. That's pretty much what I'm imagining you as right now, Teraditto. So hope that's accurate. If it's not, we'll just have to roll with it, I suppose. But anyway, now, Teraditto, you have my permission to go to bed if you'd like. I just wanted you to... I wanted to draw you first. Oh, Worms has eyes. I didn't even think of that. But yeah. Wait, somebody was saying Terra has to be a vampire? Oh, because he doesn't like garlic. I see. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, lore-accurate Terra. This is basically it. I'll get thrown into lava. Thanks, that's quite fun. I slumber now. Well, thank you, Teraditto, for stopping by, and hope you have a great rest. Biblically accurate Terra. Yes, you have the right idea, Lottle. But chat, I think that's everyone, isn't it? Tell me, chat, if there's anyone I'm forgetting. Because I really want to make sure that I don't miss anyone, at least that I don't miss anyone who's still here or who wants to be drawn. What about, oh yeah, Web of Concepts. That's right. I think, yeah, they had to go to bed earlier, but yeah, I can certainly draw Web of Concepts. All right, I'm thinking we need a nice web, and that would just be kind of on this patch of terrain here. Now with Web of Concepts, it's a little trickier because although a web is something fairly literal, it's a little tougher to imagine drawing just concepts. Like, what concepts might I draw here? Perhaps I can represent them abstractly. Like maybe if I use watercolors and just, yeah, a sort of patch of watercolor, maybe that can be representing the different concepts that one has. So like, for example, maybe this right here, that's one concept, and it could be anything, like whatever you imagine it to be. And then over here in this corner, like here's a different concept in conceptual space. Like maybe on the right hand here, this is a concept of a tree. Maybe on the left is the concept of something like clay or like makeup. And since we all love blue so much, maybe there'll be a different concept down here. Maybe that's the concept of the ocean. And then an orange right here. Yeah, this can be maybe the concept of Halloween. What would you draw to represent the concept of philosophy. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one too, Lotto. I'm thinking either just the Greek phi symbol, which is maybe kind of a boring answer, but the phi symbol just kind of looks like this, basically. And that's often kind of regarded as at least one of the symbols of philosophy. But I think a truer answer would maybe be a hand grasped out toward the sky, where you can see space in the background, but the hand is still like grasping out as far as it can. I suppose I think of philosophy as being represented by that, at least somewhat. So chat, I wonder, is that everyone? Let's see if we can put them all here on the same time. I might not be able to fit them all at once. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of drawing that we did. I love the vision. Well, thanks. Yeah, I think it's an interesting question of how to represent the concept of philosophy. So I love the question. It's one that I think one can probably never have a final answer to. So here, chat, just the final parade. We have our philosophy. And then Zero Striker, Blue Ice Cube, Axolotl, Leon, Ket, Pteroditto, Web of Concepts. Oh, and the Phi for the for the philosophy. I don't think I'm forgetting anyone else, but if I am, I can always, in a future stream, I can just do a quick drawing component. But thank you, chat. That was fun. I really... And I'll try to remember to post the images of these later on Twitter in case anybody wants to have them on hand. But I had a lot of fun doing this with you, this drawing activity. You know, it's kind of funny. Actually, at first, I did not anticipate that I would spend as much time with this as I did. Not that it's a bad thing that I did, but I am just looking at it now and thinking like, wow, like we've really been at this drawing thing for a while. What do you think, chat? Mystery game time? People be up for mystery game? If it does make any difference to people, I have heard that this game only takes about 10 to 15 minutes to play. It's a very short game. So I'm going to see right now if I can get it started up. To be honest, I really do not know much about this game. It's one of those games that I heard it's best to just go into knowing as little as possible. So that's what you're going to be finding out about, is just what this game is. It'll be my first time playing it. So first time. What game is it? Oh, well that you shall see in just a moment. Okay, I think I have it set up. Here we go, chat. Get ready. Okay, yes, here we go. Pineapple on pizza. By the way, chat, tell me if the sound is too loud and or if it's too quiet. I think it should be pretty good for right now. Let's give this a try. Oh, whoa. Oh, villagers. Hi, people. Welcome. These villagers look happy to see me. Actually, maybe I'll break myself down a little bit so that way I'm not too much in the way. All right. Yeah, these villagers look like they're really nice. You ever seen villagers like this, chat? Oh, wait. Are they dancing just to greet me? That is so nice. Hey, I can dance too, see? Okay, so far this game is really cool. It's making me feel like I have friends and people who support me and like I'm on an island, but like still have people who support me. Okay, thinking I should try to venture out beyond the confines of this space. Oh, hello there. Wow, you're very, very, very nice. Welcome. What's your name? I like your little tiara of leaves. You have a nice tattoo, dude. All right, time to see if I can see what else is out here. Can I go in the water? Oh no, okay, this is a strict boundary. Actually, do have friends, T and Chairman. All right, fair, true. True, Wise Cubes, true. How could I have forgotten? Interesting outfit, dude. I mean, you know, kudos to you for not feeling too exposed, I guess. Pure outlook on life. Yes, I try, you know. Oh, actually, sorry, I just realized chat looks like it's scrolled up for some reason. Let me see if I can fix that. This is an issue that YouTube chat has been having occasionally in certain streams. Not sure why it does that. But luckily, if I just paste in the link again, usually that fixes it. Oh, okay. Yep. There we go. I'd be like, get me out of here. Why would you want to get out of here, Tia? Like, all these people look really nice so far. Yeah, what else could you want? Oh, look, see, they even have, like, there's, like, grandma and a bunch of just random people. I mean, imagine if this was, like, live 24/7, just dancing around. I mean, I guess eventually you'd get tired of it, but... You know, it's, Oh, wait, here's a statue. Oh, I wonder what that statue could be. YouTube is so amazing and cool for this. Yeah, I love little moments like this, getting to experience games like this with you all. Notice that as well with chat, and I don't know what's up. I'm just pressing interact with OBS and scrolling down. I see. Yeah, maybe they'll fix it soon. But until then, I guess we just have to find our own workarounds, whatever they may be. Oh, they're actually quite synchronized, you know? More so than I would have expected just upon coming to this island for the first time. Oh, they even have a person here in the center of the circle doing the little dance. Yep. I get the feeling, chat, on this island, everything is all sunshine and rainbows. Like, this is the kind of place where nothing bad ever happens. Okay, more people dancing here. Oh, they even have boats. I wonder, can I get on one of these boats? Okay, it looks like I can. I don't think there's any way to interact with them. But I'll keep that in mind, that there are those boats in case I need to, you know, get out of here. I mean, for all I know, these people could be doing a dance because I'm a sacrifice and they're about to eat me. I mean, unlikely, but you gotta be prepared for any situation. Oh, they even have agriculture. We have planting rows of corn here. Hey, people, what is this? Like, working hard or hardly working? I mean, come on here. Like, don't these plants need tending? And you're all just sitting here dancing around. Like, is this how you get your work done on this island? Well, I guess all the corn looks like it's in pretty good condition, so maybe they've earned a little break. But I'll be coming back, people, to make sure that you're doing your work. Oh, this guy's feeding the birds. That's nice. Oh, we've got some hay bales in here. Okay. Yeah, these people, I think, are slightly more advanced than I first gave them credit for. At first, I thought they might just be, you know, hunter-gatherers, and they might not have any agriculture or anything like that, but looks like they at least have some things in that vein. Oh, there's a skilled dancer. Wow. Chat, have you ever seen moves like this? Man, okay, this guy is good. I cannot compete with this. I'm feeling the music, though. Y'all hearing this BGM? Oh, turtle. By the way, I know y'all can't see it, but this game is really generous with its Steam achievements. I'm getting like a Steam achievement for every... Like, I just got a Steam achievement for approaching the turtle. I did for approaching the sailboat. Approaching the skilled dancer. This game is all about approaching things. Oh, this person must be doing a special dance. They're surrounded by so many people. Okay. So... oh, I guess they're doing some kind of like yoga here. So chat, I'll be honest, I'm not sure if there's anything I'm supposed to do. I think at this point I just have to keep exploring the island. And oh, this is cute. They have little kids playing. See, even the kids are in on the fun. Oh, chat. Now they're looking at me. Oh no. Am I going to be able to dance well enough to meet their expectations? Well, they do have actually, they don't really seem to be noticing me at all, so that kind of takes some of the pressure off. Yeah, so far the only dance move I have seems to be crouching up and down. But hey, if they're into it and they don't mind, then I guess more power to me. Okay, guy here on top of the rock. Oh, here's a little baby. Oh, that's cute. But I wonder though, can I get to the center of the island? Because so far it seems like I'm being blocked kind of from the center. But I wonder if there is a way to find out like what there is. Oh, here we go, chat. The secret pathway. Oh, is this a volcano? Waiting for the horrific reveal. Guys, this is just an innocent game. Don't scare him. Okay, thank you, Blue Ice Cube. Good to know that this is just an innocent game. Can I go in here? Like, does the game end if I fall into the lava? Well, only one way to find out. Oh. So far I'm okay. Oh, maybe it's just like a hot spring. Oh, wait. Okay, it's overflowing. Oh no, I just got a Steam achievement, chat. Activate the volcano. Dude, look behind you, dude. It's coming behind you, dude. Dude, no. Oh no. Chat, what's gonna happen? What have I done? No, people, run! Run! People, you gotta stop dancing! Stop dancing! There's a lava coming behind you! Maybe I can warn the others? Okay. People, stop! You gotta get out of here while you still can! Okay, I can't save those people, but maybe there's... Is there anyone here I can save? Wait, there was that woman earlier who had a baby. Can I resave the baby? This is horrific. I'm sorry, village people. Wait, chat. If I get on the... Oh, there's someone running away. No! They're getting eaten by the shark! Dude, person, you can make it. You can make it. Keep... No! So that's the entire game. Oh, I get it. It's a metaphor. So maybe it's saying, chat, that if you like pineapple on pizza, like this is the fate you deserve. Maybe that's the message of the game. There's a few little moments of the game you miss. Oh, like with the boats and the baby. Okay, I'll have to go back. I have to go back and see that. I like how the music becomes more lively when there's fire. Yeah, I know it really does. Like, I guess these people are embodying the spirit of, like, you know, and the band played on while the Titanic sank. It's kind of like that, in a way. Lalo says, "Can't believe Axe would commit such crimes." Oh, look, I'm sorry. Okay, I did not realize that was going to happen. But now I do want to find, like, is there at least a way to save the baby? Because, okay, there's the path up. But if I go around here, is there a way to... Okay, there's the special dancer in the center. I think this game's theme is colonialism. Oh, interesting. How so? Oh, and like in that colonialists cause destruction, maybe? Save the baby. Yeah, I'm having trouble finding the baby, though. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay. So let's see if I... Oh, there's okay, kind of an outcrop over there. I wonder if I can get up there. It's so hard to find the pathway up to the center. Okay, so once I go out of the pathway, I turn left to get to the baby. I will keep that in mind. Only one thing to do now, chat. I have to see if I can save at least some of these people. It's really curious, though, that my character doesn't die. Oh, actually, maybe that ties into the colonialism. If the lava represents, like, a disease that my people have gotten to be immune to. Oh, no, where is... Okay. Then, but maybe the natives of this island have no resistance to it. And that's why the lava doesn't hurt me, but it does hurt them. Okay. Baby, come on. Want to make sure we save you. There's the turtle. Wait, did I miss it again? I keep missing. It's got to be somewhere around here. Oh, you went... Oh, I went down... Oh, there, okay, I didn't know there's two ways. Sorry, there's two ways. I think you walked by... Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, wait, what about the boats? Are there at least boats around here? Oh, two people sitting on the bench there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, like some of the people are running away at least. Sorry, chat. I tried on this playthrough, but I'm like finding myself away from where all the interesting things are. Oh, hey, there's a cruise ship on the horizon. Maybe that can help us out. Okay. So next time I'm gonna keep better track of my bearings, because I actually am curious to know, like, what happens with the baby. Okay, let's restart that, chat. I think that calls for one more try. This island, it's so big though. You know, it looks easy when you're looking at someone else play it, but then like once you're actually in it, it's just this thick jungle everywhere. Okay, so that's one way up. Okay, and then there's the crops over there. So if this is the way I'm following up, and I stay kind of hard to the left, then huh, I still don't. Oh, okay. So eventually I do get to her. It just takes a little while. Okay, we're back in business, chat. This time we will get it. Of that I have faith. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep track of where I'm going this time. So this is the way up, and I'm not gonna get confused. Turn around. Okay, so that's okay. Not gonna turn to the left or right, just gonna keep facing this way. Then all shall be made clear. Yep, there we go. Okay, don't worry, baby. We are coming to save you. Anyone makes it out of this, it will be you at least. Okay. So, come on, lady. Lady, you're gonna want to run away with your baby. I mean, you can hear the people screaming, lady, come on. You can even pass him to me if you want, just instead of standing on that rock doing nothing. Like, come on, just give me the goddamn baby. Come on, do you really want this for your baby? This is... Lady, okay. Oh, now she notices, chat. Now she notices. Okay. Yeah, like throw it. Like, you're surrounded, but you can throw the baby. Lady, throw it to us. Look, yeah, this guy's asking you. Come on, you got it. No, oh, he's throwing. No, it's in the lava. Dang it. I thought maybe we could save it. Okay, well, they had some nice throws of it, but they waited too long. And then all these mean sharks. Okay, yeah, this was a really rough day for these people. Can't say I envy them. Even though at first it looked like they were having a good time. All right. Well, chat, I suppose that was Pineapple on Pizza. Quite an experience. You know, a very fitting game for a 300 subscriber special stream. Really felt very celebratory, you know, especially with all the people dancing. New catch game. Yeah, I mean, that's very, very high stakes catch game. Exactly. Yes, that ended well. Yes, that it did. Would be kind of interesting to know if there's any way that you actually can save anyone in that game. I don't get the feeling it's a game where that's possible. I get the feeling you just find further and further gruesome ways that people end up dying, sadly, in that game. Oh, Pineapple on Pizza kills is the lesson here. I see. So that's why the title is Pineapple on Pizza. But chat, I think that is probably about the end for today. We've done a lot of fun drawing and massacred some villagers and pineapple on pizza, and I like to call that a day's work, you know? Seems to me like that is where we can call a wrap on it. But chat, do not forget that later this week, I'll be streaming again twice, actually. On Friday, I will be revising, doing kind of a live writing exercise on Chapter 1 of My Immortal. Those of you who saw the stream that Karis and I did of that will recognize that title. It's the infamous Harry Potter fanfiction. And you can see the stream, it's kind of pre-posted on my YouTube channel now. But just to show you the link to that stream, let's see, yes, here's the link for anybody who wants to have it on hand. I'm so excited for that. Oh yeah, well, should be a fun time. I was thinking it might be cool just to try as a writing exercise, just in the vein of like, hey, here's a piece of writing that completely eschews the conventions, at least the standard conventions of good writing, and, you know, can we morph it into something that follows the conventions of good writing, and but it like is nevertheless still recognizable as the same story. I think that should make an interesting writing challenge. So that will be on Friday, and then Saturday, Karis and I will be killing some zombies in Left 4 Dead 2. That'll be on his channel, so feel free to tune into that if you want to get some more zombie action. But thank you so much, everybody, for the stream. I had a lot of fun, and thank you also for being my subscribers. 300 plus subscribers. It's a fun milestone, and I look forward to celebrating many more milestones with all of you. So have a wonderful rest of the evening, everyone. Goodbye, good night, and I'll see you again very soon.